So recently I've been doing very well on Ethereum and I'm buying utility plays and they're all mooning. I'm getting 10x, 20x left, right, and center. And I've wanted to make videos on them, but I wasn't too sure. But this one, I'm going to make the video on. I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to share this one with you at a good market cap. So we're not going to be buying the top essentially. We'll be looking to buy something in a good position. I have a nice bag in this one simply because well, I'll explain in a bit simply because the utility they're going to release is very hot right now. And on Solana, similar utilities are the biggest market cap tokens with the most volume. Yeah, so similar to Launchcoin, they're going to have a utility like that. They do have two other utilities live now, which are soft utilities, analytical utilities. I'll show you one now. One's called Pulsefinder, and basically this is X channel and it posts tokens. That'll bring more eyeballs. I don't think it's going to have a revenue stream as such, but essentially, what it's going to do is bring eyeballs in. If any of these moon, they can say, "Oh, we called this at this market cap. You should follow us," and then they'll look into the project. And they're always going to find mooners with these kind of tracker bots. Always, there's always something in the market, and people like. I definitely use tools like this. So, in theory, that should bring eyeballs somewhere down the line later. I think that's the best bet for it from a development point of view. Now, Nodelight, I'll leave all the links in the description. I would definitely read the white paper. It will show you everything about it, how it all works, etc. But it's pretty much self-explanatory. We don't need, a white paper to understand how it works. Now, that one's obviously called Pulsefinder. There is a Pumpchaser, which we can touch on. That's the Telegram one. And I believe it finds dip signals. So I don't think it actually finds, and it does find it on Solana. The other one's on Ethereum and it will find tokens like these. So, do we dare open a Solana chart and see what's happening with it? Let's have a look. So, it's obviously found this dip out here. Maybe you could have made some profit. I don't know when did it actually call it in at. Does it have a time? Yeah, 8:55. So it would have got us in on the reversal basically here. So if a token dips, I think judging by the white paper, it finds tokens that are actually dipping. Let's have a look at this fresh one. So this one was called at 9:03, so around here. So yeah, that would have been a profit play essentially. Not bad actually. And let's just check this one quickly. It's probably a scam judging by the name. Maybe not. When did this one come in? 9:03 as well. So yeah, that would have got us in an okay position actually. So not bad actually for some of these tools just basically scrape anything that's rug dumped. This one seems a bit more slower because think how many tokens are on actually on Solana and they're actually picking, they're being quite selective. So that's good. They do have a dashboard. You do need tokens to access this. So I have about 5k, I think, something like that. And basically you log in through that. I'll leave the link in the description and you'll be able to access their dashboard as well, which you can see previous tokens. So they do catch some good stuff. This one was, these are ETH ones. So this one obviously had its run up. So you would have had to buy back then, but this is obviously a while back, a few days ago. So maybe this could moon still, who knows? But in theory, Nodelight, sorry, is pretty good. Now, let's brings us to this one and it is going to be quite expensive. I believe they're going to lower it. I did ask in the Telegram, and I don't know if it was a mod answering me or the actual dev, but this one, and the white paper explains everything. This one's going to allow you, because that would be quite expensive at a higher market cap, like that's going to be like $8,000 at 1 mil. But in theory, what this does is it's going to be able you to launch off a tweet. So you're going to be able to put out a tweet and say, okay, I want to load up, Kada calls coin, ticker this, that, and it will launch it through Pump Fund. It does have a revenue stream as well, and they're also going to implement this onto Ethereum as well. So it's going to be a no liquidity Ethereum play. You only have to kind of look on Solana to see what is actually happening on there. So if you go to like volume, this launch coin is at 171 mil, and they're not doing a very good job in my opinion. They're creating so much FUD around the token. There's a bunch of others as well that are coming. So all these ones on Meteora are launched through that platform, and I think this is probably another one. So these always do well. These type of tokens, and once it's released, there's nothing like it on Ethereum. So this is why I'm betting on it. I think it's going to do well, longevity wise. I mean, I could talk about it. We could go into the white paper and stuff like that, but they are genuinely good at what they do in terms of what I've seen so far. And look, I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to have a little look in it. But in theory, looking at the market cap of it being 200k, 199, what's going to happen is, it's had its retracement. People are going to start liquidity gap, and then it's going to go sideways, and then it's going to shoot up. This is when they release the utility here, and or they mention this is the white paper, this is what we're bringing out, and that's what's happened. That caused the pump. So imagine when it actually gets released, it's going to pump a lot more. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. Do check out this token, join me if you want, and I wish you all the best.